Hello, dear colleagues. Could you please confirm that you can see me and hear me?
Hello, we can see and hear you.
Okay, great. Guys, I apologize for this delay, for being late, actually. I had problems connecting to MS Teams. You joined MS Teams without any problems?
Yes.
Without problems.
So you had no problems with connecting to our class, right?
Right.
Okay, great. Because I have no digital strategy class in my MS Teams, so I had to proceed through the LMS actually through my timetable. So you have no problems. You joined it without any problems, right?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I don't know what happened, but okay. Anyway, thank you very much. Okay. Now I see. Okay, guys. So, what I would like to highlight. I apologize for having canceled the classes last week, but I don't think you regret it too much. And now today we will have a pretty short class. Actually, we'll have a kind of we will have to kind of sum up our knowledge of our digital strategies, and most attention will be dedicated to these topics during the seminars organized by Mr. Bukovsky. So, guys, let's go. I will upload my presentation. We'll proceed to the topic. Just a moment. Okay, so tick, 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 tick. Here we go. Tick. PowerPoint. It seems I can do it. Oh, here we go. Guys, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, today we will discuss most popular ways of digital transformation of companies and of businesses. I guess most of this information is already known to you, but as I have already said, we will try to sum up our knowledge about this topic. So, digital strategies, what are they? As you probably remember, digital strategies are about digital transformation of companies. What is digital transformation? Guys, I have already explained it, but let's repeat. In case of a digital transformation, you don't simply implement digital technologies. I don't know. You don't replace your mobile phones by WhatsApp. That's all. Okay. In this case, you simply replace one tool of communication by another one. And some examples, okay, there may be other examples of such use of digital technologies. In this case, you don't transform your business model. You don't create additional value for your customers. Actually, you don't greatly reduce your cost. Okay, you create some additional comfort for your employees, but that's all. Okay, digital transformation begins when you transform the business model of your companies, the way you create a capture value. And it is important to remember it. In case of simple implementation of digital technologies, you, how should I say, you enhance the efficiency of your existing business model. You replace traditional tools or more known tools, okay, because smartphones are not, mobile phones are not traditional tools, obviously. Okay, you replace existing tools, but by more advanced ones, but that's all. In case of a digital transformation, you transform your business model. So digital strategies are not about implementation of new IT tools. Digital strategies are about digital transformation of your company, of your business. So they are about digital transformation of your business model. So let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, there are the following key ways to transform your business model. First of all, platformization. Do you remember what platforms are? You had a special course dedicated to platforms last year, organized by Professor Lepatnikov. But I would like to know if you remember what a platform is. Do you remember it? What is a platform? Guys?
Maybe it's the business model of a firm, and the main idea is that the firm is creating some kind of space for interactions between customers and maybe
Okay.
suppliers.
Okay, let's look. In more detail. Guys, what is a key difference between a platform business model and a traditional firm business model? What does a firm normally do?
Maybe in traditional, we basically have some physical assets, but in platform business model, we have more digital ones.
Okay, in case of a traditional firm, what we do? We, as you have said absolutely correctly, in case of traditional business model, based on a classical hierarchical firm, we set up physical assets or digital assets, it's not so important, and we create value ourselves. So in case of McDonald's, for example, how do we create value? We create a lot of fast food restaurants. We produce food, we create space for consumption within these restaurants, and so on. So we create value for our customers ourselves. In case of traditional transportation company, what do we do? In case of Russian marshrutka, for example, okay, ladies and gentlemen, taxi bus is a synonym in English, but in most sources dedicated to Russian transportation systems, even foreign scholars prefer to use the term marshrutka. Okay, in case of traditional transportation companies, what do? We purchase a lot of buses, we hire drivers, and we provide our customers with transportation services. That's all. So we set up physical or digital assets, human assets, obviously human capital, to be more politically correct, so to say, and we provide services ourselves. We create value ourselves. In case of a platform business model, what do? Please think about Uber or about Airbnb. Which party creates value for customers? So we are tourists. We are interested in lodging abroad. So what can we do? We can go to a hotel, to a traditional hotel, I don't know, to Hilton, okay, probably to Paris Hilton. Well, and in this case, we contact this hotel staff. We book our room. We go to this hotel. We live some time in this hotel. We pay for the services. That's all. Okay, in this case, the lodging services are provided by the hotel. By the chain of hotels, in case of Hilton, because it is a huge hotel chain. What do we do in case of Airbnb?
We are not directly delivering value to our customers, but we provide them with the opportunity to contact somebody who will deliver the value to them.
Absolutely correct. So in case of platforms, what does the operator of this platform do? This operator does produce the value directly itself, obviously. But he helps providers of this value to create this value. Obviously, if we have a free room, we would be a free room in our flat, for example, in our apartment. Okay, we would be more than happy to rent this room out to potential tourists. But okay, it would require a lot of efforts from our side to ensure effective promotion of our room. We have to, set up a website for promotion. Okay, we have to pay for advertising and so on. In case of platform, this problem is easily solved because this platform pulls a lot of these free rooms into a group offer for tourists, for travelers, and travelers know that if they want to book a free room in in a different so what happens? In case of Airbnb, this operator ensures a collective offer of independent service providers. This business model is called co-creation of value. In case of firms, we have a creation of value. There are no additional partners that help us to create value in case of McDonald's, for example. But in case of Airbnb, there is a co-creation of value. The value is directly created by room owners, but the platform operator helps them to create this value, to deliver this value, to promote this value to potential customers. So in case of platform, the platform operator does not create value, it co-creates value. It helps to create value for real providers of services. Guys, is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So we should understand that platformization is a very important tool of digital transformation of companies. It is not only about digital technologies. However, digital technologies are crucial to create an efficient platform, obviously, because only in the digital space we can create a big offer of assets of services. Okay, what types of platformization can we describe? The first type of platformization can be called basic. In this case, the company transforms its whole offer. So the core activity of this company is platformized. Instead of being a traditional firm, this company turns into a platform. An example would suffice. It is Ozon. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken, we have already mentioned this example during our previous lectures, but I would like to repeat. In case of Ozon, what did we have earlier? Ozon started as a kind of traditional retailer operating in the digital space. So Ozon had its stocks, its storage facilities, its own products, because Ozon purchased products from suppliers and so on. Well, actually now, Ozon, some years ago, I guess it happened 3 or 4 years ago, Ozon decided to platformize its business model. And now, in addition to its traditional offer, Ozon helps independent suppliers to sell their products via its Ozon platforms. Platform, sorry. So now the whole retail activity of Ozon is platformized. Ozon is no more a traditional retailer, it is a platform. Okay, probably it is a hybrid platform because it has some own products. But the core activity of Ozon is platform-based. So in case of basic platformization, the whole business model of the company is platformized. Guys, do you understand it? Is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. In case of a complementary platformization, what happens? In this case, the company remains a traditional retail company or production company, it depends on its profile, but it creates a platform which is necessary to support its core activity. There may be some examples from our Russian practice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I guess you have heard about Alpha Bank. It is one of the biggest banks here in Russia. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the biggest private bank after the state-owned Sberbank and VTB. Well, Alpha Bank, it is one of the biggest banks here in Russia. And what is the core business of a bank? Okay, to put it simply, banks normally accept deposits from customers and they issue credits for potential debtors. That's all. So they take money from money owners and they distribute this money among potential customers. That's all. Well, Alpha Bank technically could be transformed into a crowdfunding platform. So it could match, it could simply match money owners and how should I say, and potential debtors. It is possible. But this transformation would require too much resources from Alpha Bank, and it would completely destroy its image actually. And how should I say? It would reduce to zero existing competencies and assets of Alpha Bank. So this full platformization is not desirable for Alpha Bank, and this is why Alpha Bank decided to implement a complementary platformization. What does that mean? It created a crowdfunding platform which complements its basic services. Probably have heard about Alpha Patok service. Okay, in English it would be Alpha Flow. Alpha Patok, have you ever heard about this crowdfunding platform operated by Alpha Bank?
Actually, no.
Okay, so now you have heard. Okay, you may try to find some information about this crowdfunding platform in the internet, but the core business is that this platform helps potential debtors and potential money owners to meet each other and to conclude deals, to conclude credit deals. What is the participation of Alpha Bank in this Alpha Product service? Okay, Alpha Bank checks risks, issues recommendations about risks for customers, and so on. So this platform is supported by Alpha Bank on the one side. On the other side, this platform helps Alpha Bank to benefit from platform business model. It means that the whole business model of Alpha Bank is not platformized. It is still a traditional bank, but it implemented platform elements within its business model to increase its efficiency and to cover some new groups of customers that are not especially interested in traditional banking services. Guys, is it clear? Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it is. But could you please one more time repeat what exactly does that platform does?
Crowdfunding. So it is about debt crowdfunding. So there are money owners, people who have money, and there are people who are interested in credits. Actually, they are not interested in bank credits, probably due to higher level of risk or due to high prices, and they prefer take credits from private persons, from physical persons. And well, this platform helps to match money owners and these potential debtors. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, so it is similar to the traditional credit business of banks, but it is organized without intermediation of banks. So, in this case, traditional traditional credit of Alpha Bank is supported by this crowdfunding model, or more precisely, crowd lending. Crowd lending is a synonym for this debt crowdfunding. What else, guys? What else? Have you ever heard about IKEA company, or about H&M company? Two Swedish companies which are
Yes.
very present on the retail market. IKEA produce, how should I say, house products. Okay, not produce. Okay, it partially produces. Okay, IKEA supplies house products, houseware, and H&M, it is a very big supplier of cloth. So, what did this company do? Obviously, they are not interested in their business model because, okay, IKEA, it is a retail company.
Sorry.
And yes.
We've lost your voice after the phrase "they are not interested."
Okay, so IKEA and H&M are not interested in becoming full platforms. It will be very difficult for them to ensure an efficient connection between producers of furniture, for example, and customers. But ladies and gentlemen, let's okay, you are happy with this furniture. This furniture is perfect for a flat, but after 5 years, you are bored and you would like to replace your furniture with a new one. Your bed, for example. Okay, so probably you found a new girlfriend and you prefer to buy a new bed for this relationship. So, okay, so in this case, what will happen to your old bed? What will happen to it? How do you think? It is not broken. It can be. It is usable, so to say. But you are bored and you would like to replace it. So what you will do with this bed? Guys, any ideas?
Maybe sell it or just trash it.
Okay, you can. Okay, absolutely correct. You can get rid of this bed, so it can go to West without any problem, and you can resell it. So technically, you can go to Avito website or to Avito web app, and you can sell this bed via Avito. But you purchased this bed from IKEA. And IKEA may be potentially interested in helping you to resell this bed. Okay, what does it mean? In this case, IKEA can create additional value for you by helping you to resell this bed. And it is exactly what IKEA is doing abroad, not in Russia actually, but in other countries. Okay, as you know, okay, I don't know what IKEA will do in Russia right now, but well, in other countries, what did IKEA do? This company implemented a platform for second-hand IKEA products. So it created its own platform where owners of IKEA products can resell these products to potential customers. In this case, IKEA creates value. Okay, how should I say? In this case, IKEA has two benefits. First, it controls the offer of IKEA products, of new products through its traditional retail form. So IKEA controls the full offer of IKEA products. That's great. And the second benefit is an additional value created for customers. In this case, IKEA help customers to resell their old IKEA products. How should I say? In this case, IKEA provides customers with a full range of services, purchase of new products and reselling of older ones. It is a kind of circular economy where you can not only buy your product, but you can also resell it through the same company. Guys, do you understand? Is it clear?
Yes, it is. And IKEA gets from that what exactly? So, like extra value for its clients or
It
something else?
creates extra value for its clients, absolutely. And obviously, okay, I actually don't know the precise operational model of this platform, but probably they charge a commission or they sell a subscription to this platform. So in this case, well, what happens? As I have already said, customers of IKEA have an additional benefit. They can resell their products actually through the same company. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, it is.
Okay, the same model is implemented by H&M also abroad. So you can resell your H&M cloth through a platform implemented by how should I say, by H&M. Well, what else? What else? you can use a partner model. What it means in this case, you don't create a platform yourself. Because in some cases it would be very difficult for you. You have not sufficient competencies and so on. But you partner with an existing platform operated by an external company in order to create a common value for your customers. IKEA, again, is a good example. Ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned this platform during our previous lectures. I'm not sure you remember about it because this platform is pretty exotic. But, well, probably you remember, at least I hope. TaskRabbit. Have you ever heard about it? TaskRabbit.
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Actually, it is pretty similar to Udo platform, but okay, not exactly. Udo platform in Russia probably have heard about it. In case of Udo platform, you can find how should I say, a service provider for your everyday task. Okay, I don't know, to clean your room. I don't know, to assemble your furniture. I don't know, to okay, to look after your child when you are outside and so on. Well, but in case of Udo platform, you have to agree upon the price, and the quality of the service is not controlled by the platform. At least it is not strictly controlled. In case of the TaskRabbit, the situation is pretty different. TaskRabbit, it is kind of Uber for how should I say, for workers. In this case, you simply hire people for a given period of time for a fixed price. So the prices for this, okay, actually, the prices paid to these people are fixed by the platform. You simply rent their working time. What happens? As you understand, IKEA, it is a kind of big self-service company. Do it yourself, actually. Self-service and do it yourself. So self-service in the store and do it yourself at home. So you have to, when you purchase furniture from IKEA, you have to assemble this furniture yourself. Okay, you have a lot of instructions. It is not so difficult to do so, but okay, it requires time and it requires effort. And sometimes it would be more logical for you to hire a professional person who will assemble this furniture for you. Okay, and this is exactly what IKEA is doing abroad. Some time ago, this platform purchased. Okay, so sorry, no platform. Some time ago, IKEA purchased TaskRabbit, so it became an owner of the TaskRabbit. So now, when you purchase furniture from IKEA, you can, in the same time, buy how should I say, assembling services from this platform. So TaskRabbit supports the value created by IKEA. So it is not a complementary because, okay, in this case, this platform was not created by IKEA. It is a partner platform which helps IKEA to create value. And moreover, the business of TaskRabbit is not limited by IKEA. It also offers services to other people who are interested in hiring people for some jobs. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So what else? What else? Induced platformization. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very interesting case. It is a very interesting case because, okay, in three previous examples, we analyzed the situation when a company itself becomes digital. In case of induced platformization, the situation is different. In this case, a small company becomes a part of an external platform. What does it mean? You may continue your business as usual, so to say. You may remain an independent service provider or producer, but it can greatly reduce your efficiency. And if you join a platform, okay, and you don't have enough resources to create a platform or to undergo digital transformation yourself, you can simply join an existing platform. So you become a part of an external platform. Okay, Uber drivers are a good example. Instead of being private taxi cabs, they become a part of a huge Uber system. Ladies and gentlemen, probably you remember. Okay, you are too young, but maybe you remember. You remember the traditional business model of taxi drivers. What do they do? Traditional taxi drivers waited for their customers in places where there is a huge flow of customers. Railway stations, airports, hotels, museums, and so on. They waited for their customers. They charged high prices, really high prices for their services, because they had to compensate for this waiting time. So, in case of this traditional model, again, as a taxi driver, you park your car near a railway station and you wait until a customer finds you. That's all. Okay, but you may wait for a lot of time and you may find no customer. Okay, it may happen. If you join a platform, the situation is different. You will always get a lot of orders, a lot of requests from potential customers. In this case, your prices will be lower than in case of your traditional business model. But thanks to a huge flow of customers, your profits will be higher because you are always busy, so to say. So you will be able to earn more money than in case of your traditional business model when you simply have to wait near a railway station. Guys, do you understand? Is it clear?
So it's more profitable for a small company to um, integrate into a big platform than operate by itself, or trying to create a platform by itself.
Absolutely correct. If you are a small taxi driver, okay, you will never be able to create a platform as you understand it. Okay, however, there is a very interesting example in New York, a cooperative taxi platform. What taxi drivers in New York do? They organized themselves, they grouped themselves, so to say, into a big community, and they invested their money into creating a platform for taxi services, which is owned by these taxi drivers. So, but in this case, you should, how should I say, be able to unite with other people. If you are a sole producer, like a small taxi driver, okay, you will never have enough money to set up a platform. Okay, in most cases, you will not be able to do so. And it is more profitable for you, again, to join a platform because in this case, you will get a stable cash flow than in case of a traditional business model. Guys, it is also true for restaurants, for example. Okay, obviously, you can still operate as a restaurant, as an independent restaurant. Delivery service here in Russia, so that your customers that are far from your restaurant could purchase your food. And you will never be able to organize a similar platform. Okay, and in some cases, it may be too expensive for you to organize your own delivery service. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes,
Okay.
we do.
Okay, great. So in this case, okay, you don't create a platform yourself. You, how should I say, you join a platform. So it is not a platformization organized by yourself. It is induced platformization of your business. How should I say, imposed by existing platforms on the market. Well, let's go. Let's go further. Digital product. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already discussed this situation during our previous lectures. I hope you remember it. Okay, complementary products. What does it mean? It means that in addition to your physical product, you have a digital part to it. For example, in case of your car. Okay, in most cases, okay, let's forget about your car. Let's think about your computer. Okay, uh, you use your computer, you purchase your computer, but as soon as you connect your computer to the to internet, all your software and your computer itself will be connected to producers of these respective appliances and products. And your computer will. So your computer is always supported by your supplier. The same is true for your software. So, in addition to the physical part of your product, which exists in your home, in your room, so to say, in your apartment, you have a digital part which is provided by the supplier of this product, and to which your product is constantly connected. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, and product ecosystems. Any ideas what it can mean? Ladies and gentlemen.
For example,
maybe Sberbank ecosystem.
Could you please specify so that I can be sure you really understand what I mean?
Okay, it's like the ecosystem of different services that provided by one company. For example, Sberbank is aimed into the banking services, but they also provide another services like Sbermarket, and something else.
Okay, I understand, but it is about value creation within an ecosystem. It is a corporate ecosystem, but not a product ecosystem. In case of a corporate ecosystem, we create a cloud of different services around our core business. It is also possible. But what is a product ecosystem, guys? Do you have any idea?
maybe it's like the case of Microsoft. So they provide Microsoft Office, and there are several products, and what is more, these products are connected to each other, so you can easily import and export data from, I don't know, from Excel to Word, and vice versa. So something like that.
Okay, very similar to that. So in this case, there is a lot of different products within the same ecosystem, and they create a full ecosystem of products. I would try to explain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's imagine you have a smartphone. This smartphone is connected to your laptop. All this is connected to your fridge. Your fridge is connected to your TV set, and so on. And all these products create a smart ecosystem of your house. So in this case, you can organize an efficient management of your house, so to say, and each product supports each other. All these products are produced by the same provider or by an alliance of providers that support each other. And these products are compatible with each other, and they create a full ecosystem. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So actually now companies move from separate products to product ecosystems, because these product ecosystems help to better satisfy our customer needs, but which is even more important, they make customers more dependent on providers of these product ecosystems. It will be very difficult for you to switch to a different provider of such ecosystems. Okay, so let's go. Okay, what about digital delivery, guys? What about digital delivery? There are two interesting cases of digital delivery. Okay, the first example can be described as distance sales. Do you understand what is it?
So that's the case of internet shopping.
Absolutely. So instead of going to a traditional physical shop, you go to a digital store and you purchase your products via this digital store. Okay, your products are delivered to you, but obviously this delivery is not really digital because products are physical. So they are purchased digitally by delivered physically. We have already discussed this case. Okay. So in this case, we have a combination of physical purchase and distant sales. Yes, how should I say? Not distant sales, actually. Sorry, digital purchase and physical delivery. It is the situation of distant sales. That's all. Okay. What happens in case of cloud services? How do you think?
We buy something online, and at the same time, we are buying digital products.
Okay, I would explain. In case of cloud services, the situation is somewhat different. You don't get the product itself. You pay for the product, but you pay actually for the access to it. The product remains distant. You simply get access to it for some period of time. It is true, for example, of different modern software like Microsoft Office, for example, which is provide on a cloud-based services. You have to have an internet connection in order to be able to operate your cloud software, your cloud Office software. This software is not stored on your computer; it is stored in the cloud. The same is true, for example, for Netflix. Traditionally, as you probably remember, you had to rent a CD with the movie you would like to watch from a rental company. Netflix disrupted the market thanks to distant sales, exactly. But not instead of going to a rental company, you could get, and I guess you still can because Netflix has this business direction within this company. Okay, you could order this CD from Netflix, and Netflix would send this CD to you by mail. Well, but now Netflix is switching to cloud services. What it means? Okay, it's not switching; it is completely switched to it. Cloud services. Instead of getting the movie on your computer, or instead of purchasing a CD, you simply get access to streaming services. It means that movies are stored on the central server of the Netflix company. You can simply watch it. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes, it is. So, for example, Google Drive works the same way.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So you don't have to upload this. Okay, you don't have to download these products on your computer. You simply get access to it via a cloud. So cloud services. And many software producers have switched to this cloud model. Earlier, they were selling software. Now they are selling access to software via clouds. Obviously, it is a very profitable business model because access it is not a constant ownership. And in order for you to have this constant access, you have to constantly pay for this access. So thanks to cloud-based model, software producers can ensure for themselves a stable cash flow. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. So sometimes, how should I say? Sometimes distant sales may be combined with digital delivery. Delivery. What it means, ladies and gentlemen, Tinkoff is a good example. In case you use Tinkoff services, you know that there are no physical outlets of this bank in Russia. All services are provided digitally. Okay, you get a traditional credit but in a digital mode. So in this case, your service is provided digitally, and you get the product also in a digital way, but you get this product to your account, to your personal account. There is no cloud for your account. Obviously, you get this money to your credit card. Guys, is it clear? Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen?
So the service is bought online and is provided on your physical card, so not in the
No,
cloud.
okay, there is no money on a physical card, as you probably know. So it is actually a kind of a combination, so to say. Actually, how should I say? It is a very interesting case, as you understand, because your card, your credit card, is not a storage of your money. In case of if you use Podorожник, for example, here for St. Petersburg metro, okay, you know that the quantity of your travels is stored on this Podorожник card. So this information is directly stored on your card. And if you pay for your travel with Podorожник card, okay, a right travel will be deduced from this card directly. In case of credit cards, normally they do not store money on themselves. It will be better described as how should I say? As these cards ensure access to your how should I say, to your bank account. It is actually a combination of cloud services and personal information, because all information about your bank account is stored in the system of this Tinkoff bank. But obviously, the money remains on your account. You remain the owner of this money. Is it clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So, guys, it's how it operates. So, digital delivery is replacing physical delivery. And it is especially interesting in case of information products. Again, earlier, as you probably remember, you had to purchase or to rent a physical CD. After that, distance sales emerged. You could order this physical CD via an internet site, but it had to be physically delivered to your apartment. Now these physical services are replaced by cloud services. So most information products are now based on cloud services, on cloud delivery. No delivery directly to you. Okay. And well, now we go to customer service, how we can digitalize it. Smart analytics, ladies and gentlemen, we have discussed it in a lot of details earlier, so I will not repeat it. Smart analytics, it's about big data. Companies collect a lot of information about their customers. They process this information in order to make their sales and their promotion campaigns as efficient as possible. And well, this smart analytics helps companies to better understand their customers. Guys, do you understand? Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
For example, it is about dynamic pricing. Do you remember what dynamic pricing is?
Is it about a personalized price, or is it about the changing of the price in real time?
It is okay. Actually, both. It can be described as personalizing the price according to your ability to pay. Actually, according to your readiness to pay. As you understand, where there is a huge demand but a very low supply of some products, okay, companies try to increase prices and vice versa, in order to balance the supply and the demand. So, thanks to smart analytics, collecting information about existing customers and existing providers, companies can ensure the best price possible in order to get as much profit as possible. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. And now, finally, we can mention chatbots. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know what is it. There is a lot of different chatbots. There are text chatbots. Okay, probably it is genuine types of chatbots. There are voice chatbots where you have an impression, you communicate with a real person, and so on. So all these chatbots help you to get information from the company, help you as a customer. I mean, these chatbots can greatly reduce customer. Sorry, they can greatly reduce company cost because these chatbots replace real stuff. And when you are a big company or when you have to maintain a huge call center, okay, it would be really cheaper for you to implement chatbots instead of hiring real staff. Okay, if you're a small company and you don't have a lot of phone requests or text requests, in this case, a secretary will be enough for you. But if you're a big company, chatbots are more efficient. Chatbots, guys, as you understand, are very efficient in case there are two requirements. First, you are a big company, and there are routine requests because it is very difficult for chatbots to answer to specific requests, to non-standard requests. But when there are routine requests and there are a lot of such requests, okay, chatbots are more efficient than real stuff. Is it clear, guys? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's all for today. That's all for today. As I already said, our class will be pretty short. Our final meeting will be next week. And during this meeting, I will give you the first task for your seminar. As during the previous module, all seminars will be organized by Mr. Bukovsky. So, you know the grading system. I guess you have no questions about it. So, if you have no additional questions about today's lecture, I would like to finish our conference.
Excuse me, I have a question. Next week we'll have a lecture, one additional lecture.
Well, just one lecture where we will summarize some information, and I will distribute the task for the seminar.
Okay, because in the timetable, uh, as I remember, there is a seminar as well next week.
There will be no seminar. Don't be afraid.
Okay, so we just visit a lecture
Absolutely correct.
at 1
Right?
p.m.
Absolutely correct.
Okay, at 1 p.m. And yes, one more question about prices in Russia or elsewhere in the world. Is it legal to make individual prices based on the customer's preferences?
Absolutely correct. It is the absolutely normal practice, which is not forbidden by the law.
So I'm as a customer with a particular, I don't know, search history, can have another price on some product on Ozon than different person from other country or with other search history.
Absolutely correct. For example, you will get a special price for a set of products on Ozon on the basis of your search history. In this case, probably you will get a special discount, not an additional premium to the price. You can get an additional discount to convince you, so to say, to purchase this set of products instead of one specific product.
hmm But we're talking mainly about special discounts and not about charging more for the same
No,
product?
no, it is not so. In some cases, in the case of Ozone, for example, you can get a special discount in order to convince you to buy a set of products. In some cases, okay, look, for example, I don't know. Let's imagine that a normal price for a taxi drive is, I don't know, 300 rubles, for example, I don't know. But you are lost in a far area from St. Petersburg at midnight. So in this case, there are not so many taxis in your area, and actually you are afraid to remain in this area. You are ready to pay much more in order to get back home. And in this case, Uber most probably will charge you, I don't know, not 300 rubles, but probably 600 rubles, and you will be glad to pay this amount of money in order to get a taxi. Do you understand?
Yes, but if I don't know, someone else is standing in the same area as I am at the same time, so Uber probably won't charge me or him more based on our
Uh,
history.
it is absolutely possible because there is
Mm.
a competition between two customers, and there are not sufficient taxis in this area. So in this case, you may get a price. All of you can get a specific price of 700 rubles, for example.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, more questions. Okay, guys, if that's all, I would like to thank you for your presence at the lecture, and see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Have a nice evening. See you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Goodbye.